Three little chicks lost, rescued by Wise Owl. Once upon a time, in a cozy farm at the edge of the woods, lived three little friends. Pippa was a bright yellow chick, Rosie was as pink as a rose, and Barnaby was a deep, dark blue. They loved to play together all day long. As the sun began to hide behind the hills, a glowing firefly fluttered past. "Let's catch it," chirped Barnaby. He led the way, and Rosie followed closely behind, chasing the tiny light further and further from the barn. Suddenly, the firefly vanished. The woods became very dark and very quiet. "Where is our home?" asked Pippa, shivering. She looked around, but the path had disappeared into the shadows of the tall trees. Every rustle in the leaves sounded like a giant footstep. The three chicks huddled together to stay warm. Rosie began to cry soft, tiny tears. "We are lost, and it is so dark," she whispered. From high above in an old oak tree, two large golden eyes slowly opened. With a soft whoosh of feathers, a large shadow descended from the branches. Barnaby jumped back, startled by the sudden movement. "Do not be afraid, little ones," a deep, calm voice said. It was Oliver, the wise owl. He landed softly on the forest floor. Rosie looked up and saw that his face was kind, and his feathers were as soft as velvet. "The forest is a big place, but it is not scary when you know the way," Oliver explained. "Look up at the sky. See that bright star? That is the North Star." Pippa looked up, watching the owl point a large wing toward the heavens. Oliver told them to be brave and trust their instincts. He began to walk with them, guiding them through the maze of trees. Barnaby felt his courage growing with every step he took behind the big, wise owl. Soon, the thick trees began to thin out. There, in the distance, were the warm, glowing lights of the farm. Rosie and Pippa began to hop and skip with joy as they recognized the familiar shape of their barn. "Thank you, Oliver," the chicks chirped together. They had learned that wisdom means knowing when to ask for help, and courage means facing the dark with a friend. Barnaby waved as the wise owl took flight back into the night.